Guys, welcome to my kitchen. This morning, first of all, I want to introduce you to Rona. Isn't she looking good? Haven't had a haircut in months, so I've decided just to embrace her. Anyway, we're doing a few things today. We're starting out in the kitchen. Ron is slicing sweet potatoes, and we are going to dehydrate those for our dog, Bondo, who loves them as treats. So I'm going to show you how he does it. Okay, what he has here is some sweet potatoes right there, and he's going to slice them on the slicer here carefully, I hope. Okay, you can see we've got quite a few. Two? We have two potatoes? Three. So what we're doing is, you can see, Ron, will you hold up a couple of those large ones? You can see how large they are. This is one big honkin' sweet potato. So what we decided, it's difficult to get those in the jars for the dog treat. So what Ron and I have decided to try this time is just to cut those in half and dehydrate those. And hopefully they'll be easier to dehydrate and quicker, but also that they'll go in the jars that we use for the dog treats a little bit better. So we're giving it a try. We will put these on about 140 in the dehydrator for, what do you say, Ron, about 10 hours or so?
8 till 10.
8 to 10 hours. And then we'll check them and make sure that they're crispy and not wilty or anything like that. And then we just take them out, throw them in a mason jar, and feed them to the dog. They love them. We have also went to like Kroger and bought some chicken and some steak, some other things that were like getting close to the date. And I would bring those home, and then Ron would slice those up in like sticks, and we would dehydrate those and give them to the dog for treats. They absolutely love them. Now I would never, I don't buy that meat on the edge for us to consume. You could, if you made it that same day probably, but it's perfect for dog treats and cheap.
Main reason is Bondo cannot have regular dog treats because of seizures.
Right.
So that's the reason we do it like this.
Yep, because our dog does have epileptic seizures frequently, so he has to eat grain-free. He also eats all natural treats, which we try to make for him. No food scraps from the table, salt, or anything like that. So this is a labor of love for our dog, Bondo. Okay, what he's doing now is he's setting the temperature at 140, and he's going to put it on for 10 hours. And then he is just going to press the start button.
And there it goes.
And then I think we ended up with
6 or 7 trays.
6 or 7 trays, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay, that took us less than 30 minutes total, from getting the potatoes out, slicing them, putting them on the racks, getting the dehydrator going. So those are going to go till this evening. We'll check them after probably about 8.5 hours just to see. They vary in size, but we like them really super dry and crispy because that's how Bondo likes them. So we'll check up on those later. For now, y'all know I've been growing some comfrey, so we're going to go down and check that out because I am getting ready to make myself the comfrey salve, and I'll take you along for how I do that. But right now I'm going to go down the garden and have a look at my tomatoes and my comfrey, and I want you to come along. So let's go check it out. All right, everybody. what we have is about 7.5 hours in the dehydrator, and Ron checked the sweet potatoes, and they're done and ready to go. So I think that cutting them in half made a difference. What do you think, honey?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because last time I was thinking whole, we want like 10
Can I
or
throw
more.
them?
Yeah, go ahead and just, yeah, so those are perfect. Here's Astro. Here you go, buddy. Oh yeah, he loves it.
Bondo, come.
Bondo, come here, boy. This is our dog. Here you go, baby. Here you go. Oh yeah. They love them.
Yeah. Here you go, babe.
Yep.
Oh. 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 Who was a good boy? Who was a good boy? Come here. Sit. No, you have to sit.
Oh, he wants to lay down, huh?
Come on. That's a good boy.
There we go.
Oh, one more. You got it?
Yeah. Last tray.
And then it's on free.
Yeah, I have her.
So you washed it.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. So.
Okay, so 7.5 hours in the dehydrator, 3 sweet potatoes, and we have all these treats for our dog. And he loves them, and they're good for him. And now what I'm gonna do is I have my comfrey washing over here in the sink, or rinsing. And what I have here, hopefully you can see it, is my comfrey. And I'm just rinsing it really good, because what I'm gonna do now is dehydrate it. That's a whole nother video. Bye guys.